What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Flight Simming with D at D Sims Corner on Facebook and YouTube. And today we are in the Kodiak. And yeah, I've already said this many times that the Kodiak is pretty much my favorite GA plane. Such an awesome plane to fly, man. But anyways, we're at one of my favorite regional airports, Miami Executive, and we're gonna fly down to Key West, man, because we're gonna go take some cargo down to Key West. Some party favors and stuff like that. Some flyers for Fantasy Fest. So we're gonna get ready, man. Let's get this show on the road. I'm gonna go through the process here of getting things turned on and set. Make sure this time that I have enough fuel in the tank. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I'm sure a lot of you that watch are just screaming at how I do things. But again, this is a sim world. I'm not trying to. I'm not a real pilot. I'm not trying to. I mean, let me take that back. I am trying to do things as real as possible, but you know. Checklist is not one of my things. I try to follow it as best as I can, but you know, I just want to get things turned on correctly and ready to go. So as you can see here, I'm playing with my bindings. So we're gonna get ready to go. I've actually been buying some throttles from Etsy. To match, you know, the plane I'm flying, and some you could use for other planes as well. So they've been pretty cool. I think one of the stores I Dig Stuff is one of the stores on Etsy that sells really cool throttles with functioning go around buttons that you can use for the honeycomb. And I forgot what the other one is. That I'm using. I have to look it up, but anyways, I never come prepared for these videos if you haven't noticed, but that's just how it is. But yeah, so I've been using throttles that actually they're actually in, you know, the real life counterpart, right? The real life plane, the IRL plane. So we're going to fly down to Key West. This is a flight that I think I've performed a few times already. I love flying out of Miami Executive to anywhere in the Florida area. Which, by the way, I will be moving down this fall. Central Florida. Finally getting out of the Northeast. Yeah, Miami Executive is one of the spots I like to fly out of a lot with the GA planes. So we're inputting the flight plan here. It's pretty straightforward flight plan, not crazy. Pretty much going to go direct to the approach. Kind of beeline it straight to the approach, so not much to it. So I don't know if I said in the last video, I purchased the King Air, the black square steam gauge edition, analog. I think it's the analog gauge edition. Talk about learning curve. I mean, it's legit, like study level. Like if you don't turn the engine right, you just screwed up the engine, and you know, that's it. You gotta start over. So I've been practicing how to fly that thing. And hopefully maybe shoot a video where I'm not destroying a plane or falling out of the sky, right? But it's pretty cool, man. It's flight models, a lot better than what I remember flying the King Air, because when I first started flight simming, King Air was one of my favorites, but again, it wasn't accurate. You know, it's a default plane. They're all pretty crappy, so I saw that they're dropping the analog gauge Bonanza. I don't fly the Bonanza too much though, so I think I'll shy away from that. I think the only GA planes that I've really enjoyed flying are the TMB, or the TBM. This one, the Kodiak, the Piper. Now the van. What is it? The RV-10. Pretty cool little plane. So, you know, you can only fly these planes so much. You know, like I said in the previous video, I wanted to at least try to master a couple of them. So, you know, it seems like there's 3, 4, 5 planes that come out every week. I mean, which is a beautiful thing, because you can never get tired of the sim. Once you get, you know, you get good at flying one plane, and you're like, all right, I want to try something new. There you go. You have plenty to choose from. I mean, not all of them are great quality, but you start to learn what design, you know, what developer house you can trust, and are always going to give you consistency as far as planes and models and systems and stuff of that nature. So, you know, SWS is definitely one that, man, anything they put out, top notch.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 9er, right 1 kilo Quebec.
So you see we're at the runway here. We're ready to get out of here, get up in the air, and are on our way to Key West. We'll see how this landing goes. Although I've been good at landing with the Kodiak, getting better and better flying this plane. I know in the beginning I was just having a tough time with the rudder, and just knowing that you have to, you know, the key with the Kodiak is, and even in real life, that you have to shoot that rudder all the way to the right on taking off, or else you rolling. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those quirks of the plane. So let's make it up into the air. We'll get up in there. I think we can head up to like 7,000 feet and make our way to Key West. Doing a little loop-de-loop over here over the Miami suburbs. It's pretty cool, man. You can see the the Everglades just ahead of us. But anyways, let me take the time, man, to say give a thanks to those that watch the videos and hit like and subscribe to the channel. I basically do this just for fun, you know what I'm saying? Just to you know, record my you know, my journey in flight simming. See how I improve or I get worse. Yeah, but I do appreciate those that follow and comment, you know, the few. I you know, I look at these YouTubers on some of my favorite YouTubers like Bay Area Bugs and Jeff Favignano and Overkill and what is it, Easy Jet Sim Pilot, and it takes a lot of work, man, to run a successful channel. What's the other one? SimFlight Pro. That dude has a great channel with his news, with his reviews and his news updates and stuff like that. But yeah, it takes a lot, man. It takes a lot to run a YouTube channel, and it takes a lot of work. I just basically do it for fun. It's a hobby, you know. but it's cool interacting with other people that they enjoy the sim as well as I do, and just get to have discussions about flight simming and the love of it. And I'm only a year and a half into it, and I'm addicted, and I've been the kind that's gone through so many hobbies. I'm a hobby guy, and I try new hobbies and let go others, and I think flight simming is the one that's going to be like long term for me, because I truly do enjoy it. Kind of brings in the whole love of the whole love of flying, and being that I've been on planes most of my career, flying around doing these doing gigs, and just coming to appreciate the machine, the engineering, the marvel that is a plane, you know what I'm saying, and being able to be in a sim and fly these birds, I mean, it's not real life, and I'm pretty sure the experience of flying a plane in real life, could never be replaced by a simulator, but damn near close, right? I'm never going to be able to get into a plane, a real plane, and fly it. Believe me, I'm past my prime on that, but being able to do this comes as a close second, I guess, for most. So just going on YouTube and watching these vids of other folks enjoying it it's enjoyable to me. That's how I binge watch. People binge watch sitcoms and movies and all. I binge watch flight sim videos and American truck sim videos, and of course OCRP with Bay Area Bugs and Civ Ryan and Jeff Favignano and Larry Barry. A lot of great content like that on YouTube, man. So I'm just a speck in the YouTube universe, just throwing up his videos of flying around, But anyways, I don't know where I veered off, but again, thanks to everyone that's subscribed so far. And I always do my best to go and see if I could subscribe back, whether you put up content or not, Oh, look at that! That's a dope view right there. I'm trying to I don't know, trying to make my videos a little more different than just the usual stuff every time, because it gets boring, right? So I'm just trying to think of new ways that I could record and add content to the channel. I finally got American Truck Sim to work. One thing I did learn in American Truck Sim is when you're using a lot of mods like I do. I mean, I'm using over 70, 80 mods on one profile and hoping they'd all work together. One thing I did learn was learning how to read the log files and what's causing crashes, right? And then just pinpointing what mods are causing that crashes and eliminating them. So I've gotten good at that, and I've gotten good at stabilizing my profiles where I don't crash every time and get frustrated and say I'm done playing American Truck Sim, and then I just don't touch it for a while. So hopefully there'll be more cool videos of me, driving around and, and some cool trucks, man, because I have some cool trucks in the lineup, in the garages, I should say, right? So, and thinking about getting more, of course. And I always do the payware, man. I don't like to steal nobody's mods. I like to pay the person that works hard to build these things. Although there's a lot of good free trucks, but they're not as great as the payware. I mean, the payware, you're not gonna get bugs. They're not gonna crash. I mean, they get updated regularly, and what I'm saying, and they're tested before they're thrown out there. So I don't mind paying for a truck or a trailer or whatever. So yeah, so hopefully I'll be bringing more American Truck Simulator content on the channel. I also just copped a Assetto Corsa Competizione. I got kind of bored playing the old Assetto Corsa, downloading mods and stuff. I mean, it's just, so I got the Assetto Corsa Competizione. I don't know why I say it like that, but the GT, a lot of GT cars in that. So I'll be learning. I'll be practicing how to use drive, and then maybe throw some videos up of some races on there. But yeah, man, it's simulation games are really dope, man. I've always been a fan of them, and it wasn't just again till like a year ago that I really got into it, and it's taken off, and I'm addicted. It's how I spend my time. I'm at an age now where going out is not an option. You know what I mean? Like the bed's calling me by 9, so I like doing this and being home. You know, being a homebody. So here we go. We just left the Everglades, and now we're still kind of in the Everglades, the outskirts, and then we're gonna make our way. Once we get past that line of land there, we're gonna make our way towards Key West. Two places I've been really enjoying flying around, like regionally, like in GAs, is Florida and California, Southern California. But I gotta learn. I gotta venture out all over the country. Kodiak is an amazing plane. Again, you know, they have the SWS has the Kodiak, and I copped the Vans RV10, which I've already featured on the channel. I think a few videos back. Look at that there. So cool. But their planes are great, man. I mean, this plane right here is it's a work of art.
Miami Center, November 271 Kilo, Quebec, 3,000 feet. November 271 Kilo.
So I'm on Sim SU12 beta. So far, so good, man. I had more problems in Sim Update 11 than I do now. So I mean, it's awesome. I know FS LTL, the free traffic software, just put out a, I guess, beta update for beta, you know, for SU12 beta to make it work. And now they're going to be offering betas of features, upcoming features for folks to test. Again, it's at your own discretion. They won't be supporting it. If it's in beta, they're not going to offer support until it's a release. It's a stable release. But I mean, you know, just like Microsoft Flight Sim, when you do the beta, you know, you're taking a chance. So why not? I love living on the edge. Look at that view, beautiful. That water, man. So FS LTL just released a beta in conjunction with SU12, and you get that in the fly-by-wire installer. I haven't done it yet at the time of this recording, but I will be checking it out next video. All right, we're getting closer to Key West here. This is usually a what is it, about 50 to 55 minute flight. But we're slow rolling it, you know how we do. I'll be slow rolling, I'll be cruising in the plane. No rush to get anywhere. Anyways, man, let's get closer to approach, and I'll jump back in. All right, man, so we're making our final turn here towards the approach. And it seems like there's traffic around here, so let's hope I don't cause any kind of national incident. I don't know if you follow aviation news or anything, but there's been a lot of incidents going on, man, to the point where they had the FAA director go to Congress and explain what the hell's going on. You know, we had a couple incidents of wings touching in Boston Logan, and I think that was the last straw. Made Congress call the head of the FAA, you know, to one of those congressional hearings. But listen, aviation's still as safe as can be. You know, the amount of flights. If you ever, you know, if you've never like really looked into it, if you download this app or go to this webpage called Flight Radar, and if you could see the amount of planes that are in the air at any time, any moment during the day, you'll just be mind blown, right? Like you're just like, how could so many planes be up in the air like that? But they make it work, man. It's safe. Like if you ever fly in a plane, and you like, I'll be on a plane following my plane that I'm in, you know, on Flight Radar, and just see all the planes, and it's cool because you know when like a plane's gonna like kind of cross or like go alongside you, above you, and you just look out the window and look for it, right? Sometimes you just literally see it just flying right over, right? So, but I mean the distances that are kept, and just the way it just everything is just maneuvered. It's just so choreographed. It's amazing. It's amazing that you know, there isn't any collisions that you know, if any, right, with that many planes up in the air. But yeah, check out Flight Radar one time and just it's free. I mean, you could just go and just look at all the planes that are in the air at the moment of the time you're looking at the app, and it's mind blowing. Right, so we're gonna make we should be making our final approach here, and we're descent into Key West International. Yeah, a lot of traffic around here. Let's just hope my little Kodiak doesn't get in the way.
Traffic is 6 o'clock, 4 miles at 3,200 feet. Report them in sight. United Tree 439er traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at 1,500 feet. Report them in sight.
1 Kilo Quebec traffic in sight.
United Tree 439er have the
Right, so the airport should be right in front of us, and I hear there's a plane somewhere in the area. I don't know where it's coming from. I truly hope it's not behind me. Oh man. Keep an eye out for this plane. So I'm using FS HUD on at the moment, and basically you just hear the traffic, but there's no. It's not like, you know, it's telling wherever they're at that to look out for a Kodiak. That's me. I just don't know where the plane is. I'm trying to locate it.
Going to 124.7 American 75 tree. United tree, 439.
I wonder if it's going to try to beat. Oh, of course it's going to beat. It's going to beat me to the runway.
United tree,
I just hope it's not behind me.
10 miles west of Key West.
It'd suck to get caught up in its wake turbulence and just end up in the water.
On 118.2. 1 kilo Quebec traffic.
Yeah, I don't.
9 o'clock left.
I'm trying to see where it's at.
2,000 feet.
Wait.
Report them in sight.
Oh, there it is. And it's a United.
Kilo Quebec, have the traffic.
Okay.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower
Jesus,
on
it's still.
118.2.
I mean, it seems like it's pretty high up there for. Oh, there you go. He's coming down. He's coming in for a
1
landing.
kilo Quebec traffic is 1 o'clock 1 mile at
I mean, it
2,200
kind of seems like he's doing some evasive maneuver. Was that to avoid me?
1 Kilo Quebec, have the traffic.
Oh, he's coming down for a landing. Oh, that is so cool. And I'm using I'm using Fstraffic. Fstraffic is being utilized right now, not FSLTL. There he goes. This is gonna make his landing. All right, so I guess he was first, and now I'm coming in, just putting in. Oh man, that's funny. I just kept hearing it over the ATC, like, yo, look out for the Kodiak. And I'm like, where's this plane coming from? I hope he's not behind me. All I needed was ATC to tell me to go around. There he is. He's about to make his landing. I realized I'm a lot further out than I thought. I could at least see how far I was. 10 miles. Alright, so we're about to get on the glide scope here and glide our way down. Let's see how we do.
Silver Wings Niner tree descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Delta 559 you are 20 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect vectors. Visual runway 9er approach. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Silver Wings Niner tree. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect vectors. Visual runway 9er approach. Delta 559
All right, here we go. Runway right in front of us. Got some planes taking off in the distance over there.
1 kilo Quebec traffic is 12 o'clock 3 miles at 300 feet.
Homeboy that jumped in front of me, touched down.
1 Kilo Quebec, have the insight.
80 key approach United tree 439er.
I'm pretty sure once I touch down, I'm gonna get told to make a phone call.
United tree 439er.
I just totally feel like I did something wrong.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. Visual runway 9er approach.
Beautiful Key West. I wonder if I got the Key West water fix. Kind of fixes the some of the water going over land and bridges and other stuff.
United Tree 4 Tree 9er traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 300 feet.
Oh man, little chop coming in from the south. That westerly, what is that? The westerly wind.
4 Tree 9er traffic in sight.
Oh boy. Come on.
Silver Wings 9er Tree Airport is 12 miles at your 10 o'clock. Maintain present heading and altitude. Report runway in sight.
Here we go. Seems like I'm coming a little low. Not bad.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Silver Wings 9er Tree.
Oh, flare. Oh, Lord. Alright. That was a little rough.
Silver Wings 9er Tree.
I promise you, I will get better. At some point.
Silver Wings
But listen, I landed.
You are 10 miles west of Key West.
I have to check the gear, make sure everything's good, but
Contact Key West Tower on 118.2.
we landed no problem. Welcome to Key West. Anyways, man, I appreciate y'all watching the video. You know, leave your comments and below, man, and let me know what y'all think. Any tips, any help that you can give me to improve my landing, feel free, man. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Or contact Miami Center on 124.7. Good day. 124.7 for Delta 559 or 4.